Hi there. Say, my name is Clay Anderson. I'm an aircraft owner, I'm a pilot, and a business owner. I also own the Sioux Falls Flight School, where we train people to become pilots. Do you ever want to learn to fly? Or just want to be able to fly at your convenience? Well, I've come out with a concept. It's not new, but in my mind, over the last 10 years, this is the culmination of the best, and I call it flying the planet. Because after all, that's the opportunity that we all have. The goals of flying the planet are to allow more aircraft ownership through what we call fractional ownership. Now, in the past, most people have gotten together with 4 buddies or 10 buddies and to buy a part of one aircraft and go through that on a, small time basis. And that's fine. But this aircraft opportunity is very different. What I want to be able to do is I want to take that aircraft ownership and break that fraction down quite a bit. I want 30 or 40 members to own that one aircraft. Okay? Now hear me out. When you use the aircraft at a greater amount, you're going to create better efficiencies and economics that will produce a cheaper experience. By adding revenue through my flight training organization, you're going to be able to have a higher rate of return on your investment and increase your depreciation capability. Because after all, aircraft can be depreciated as quickly as 5 years, and sometimes even more accelerated. But basically, you need to be able to have the offsetting income to take the depreciation. There's a pilot shortage that we're just on the cusp of, and middle of last year, Boeing Aircraft Corporation estimated that they think that there's going to be a need for 480,000 airline pilots worldwide by the end of 2031, with about 70,000 needed in North America alone. Also, at the end of last year, the mandatory retirement age just kicked in for age 65. You see, for the last 5 years, it wasn't mandatory retirement based on age for the airlines. As I see it, the prospective owners, if you're one of these individuals, let's talk. Either you're an existing pilot, a low-time commercial pilot that may have a designation like Certified Flight Instructor, CFI 2 or 3, MEI. Also, business owners, professionals, and corporations. Now, most pilots don't own aircraft. They just fly somebody else's. For those individuals that actually want to be able to tell people that not only are they a pilot, but they also own an aircraft, these investor pilots can now fly newer aircraft with advanced avionics while they enjoy the professional maintenance and scheduling for a completely hands-off experience. They're kind of used to that. As the fleet of aircraft grows, so will the opportunity for pilots to fly faster and more capable aircraft. I see business owners and professionals being perfect examples of people that would want to own their own airplane. These individuals will be able to hire commercial pilots within the flying group to fly them for business or pleasure. You see, there's a sticky area with Charter 135 charter services by the FAA, and there are specific rules that would be adhered to make this successful. But it can be done, and it will be done. New commercial pilots. These are kids coming out of flight training, whether it's at my school or other universities. These lower time pilots will have the ability to fly other owners and build logbook hours. Also, these certified flight instructors will be able to instruct and teach other owners or students how to fly. I'd also utilize them through the Sioux Falls Flight School. Their motivation is to achieve the airline transport pilot designation, and in order to do that, they're required to have at least 1,500 hours in their logbook. Now, just to let you know, the average 4-year college degree pilot is coming out of college with maybe 300 to 400 hours maximum. That's still a long way. If, after all, they only did 400 hours in 4 years, so they need to get into the flight training or commercial pilot's, seat in order to get those 1,500 hours. Here's the deal. Professional, MX stands for maintenance and scheduling. The benefit of higher used aircraft are that they create a profit potential for their owners. Proper maintenance is necessary for safer operations. An online aircraft reservation platform is utilized to reserve aircraft, schedule the maintenance, and also gives other owners the ability to connect with other owners should they want to include them in their flight plans. Because after all, as this kind of a group with other owners, it's nice to be able to share a ride. The economics that I mentioned earlier, aircraft only create value for their owners, in my opinion, when they are in the air. If an aircraft is used for its total potential, as well as supplemented with additional revenues from like flight training, the aircraft's numbers create substantial savings and a profit potential. Some of my pro forma work have indicated potential savings of over 50% in the costs alone over a low-use aircraft. This is what I'm talking about, a newer 2006 Cessna 172 SP Skyhawk. This is one of Skyhawk's, this is one of Cessna's highest number of sales on the planet aircraft. The Cessna 172 is commonly used in most training operations, so it's super safe, easy to fly. It gets you along pretty nice. But along with that is Garmin's G1000 glass cockpit. This has revolutionized existing aircraft and the ability for pilots to comprehend and understand exactly what the capabilities they are at their fingertips. What 10 years ago was, science fiction, or only with the largest cockpits in aircraft, or maybe even the military, these advanced avionic platforms are now available in the 172. So if you want to see if you're qualified for this opportunity, give me a call. You can catch me at 605-728-2233. And apologize if the line's tied up. Just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as you can. Thank you.